excited about these. Brand launch here at QVC, been very popular in the UK. This is a set of 20 of these reusable multi-purpose ultra hooks. QVC price of $19.98. My friends, when I say I have these everywhere in my house, I am not kidding. In the shower, just like you see right there, it's how we hang all of our towels in the shower. Every single person has their hooks in the shower. I have these on the side of the sink. I have them just like that underneath so I can put towels and things like that. Outdoors, because they are all weather. They can go in the wet, they can go in the dry. All non-porous surfaces is what these work on. And they're reusable. So you can take them off and put them back on. They hold up to 13 pounds. I have bags on these. I have my kids' bags for school on these. You can do decorations. They are phenomenal, and you're getting 20 of them. Your imagination is the limit on this. And with me right now is Thomas Shepard, brand new to us here at QVC, but not across the pond. So good to meet you, Thomas.
Yeah, and you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. So
talk to us about these.
Hooks. Yeah, so the first thing I want to show you, Kirsten, is this is an old traditional style of plastic adhesive back hook, okay? You use it once, you stick it up, you've got to throw it in the trash. This type of hook, I'm not sure if you can see, this is like an old suction cup style. You hang something up on the wall, you hear a big crash throughout the night because it falls off the wall. Ultra hooks have been developed not to fail. So let me just show you how this works. All non-porous surfaces, we take one of the ultra hooks like so, and I can place it here on this tile. All you're going to do is press around the edge, around the surface like so. That creates a suction bond that can actually hold up to 13 pounds. Now this weight I've got here is 10 pounds. That's a 10-pound weight.
And it holds 13.
And it picks it up and it will hold 13. But the real cool thing about this, Kirsten, is watch this. I can now take that same hook and peeling from the edge, I can remove it from that tile to use it again. There's no residue left on that tile because they're reusable. So now I can take that hook, I can go over to my door there to where I want to maybe hang a wreath. This is glass. You can't put a screw through glass or a nail through glass. And we can now hang our wreath onto there. We'll just take that hook and hang it onto there really, really easily. And we've got Easter coming up. We can now decorate our home. One thing I do in the UK, I don't know whether you can see that there, I have a brolly there at the side of the door because it's always raining. Every time we go out the house, it's raining. The brolly's there, we can put it up.
Did you call it brolly? Because that was really cute. I was like, what does he say?
Sorry.
Umbrella. Yes,
umbrella.
I liked how you said it better. How'd you say it?
It's a brolly.
A brolly. From now on, brollies, everybody take note. That's what it's called here when I say it. I have a brolly back here, hanging right there by the door. Hey, you get 20 of them, 20, 1,500 gone, less than $1 each, reusable, all non-porous surfaces. So let me take you over here because this is a fantastic little prop because it shows you what we're talking about. Now, if it is like a stucco, paint, that type of thing, you're probably not going to want to use this. It's not going to adhere. It's like a million little suction cups in one. But all your non-porous surfaces, that means your tiles, and that means your mirrors and your windows, and this is metal. I have one of those like metal doors in my daughter's bedroom, and so I put some on hers because she can hang all of her bags there. Where I love them the most, Thomas, is in the bathroom. It's how we hang our towels. It's how we hang our wash towels. I mean, there's so many different ways to use these, and they don't injure the surface, and they're reusable. But it's the only order of the year. Yeah. So we cannot get any more of these back in stock. Once they're gone, they are completely gone for the year. And already we're extremely busy. 2,000 of these now spoken for. They're so smart, Thomas.
So smart. I mean, the great thing about an ultra hook as well is you can never put it in the wrong place because if you're never entirely happy, you just move it. Yeah. In fact, you can move this infinite amount of times. And even if the hook starts to sort of get debris and dirt on the hook itself, and it starts to lose some of its suction, you can actually wash these clean under the tap just using fresh water. So they are reusable as many times as you like. You're going to use these in the bathroom, in the garage, in the kitchen. You can use these if you have an RV or a motorhome or caravan. I mean, something I like to do, we all recognize these air fresheners. They're really low-cost air fresheners. What I like to do in the trash can is I actually put one in there. So I can keep it in there. When you open the lid, you get a nice smell instead of the odor of trash. So you can see I've got here this glove. If I want to put my washing glove up there, I just take one of the ultra hooks like so. I can place it into position. I can press around the edge, and now I can hang that there in position. What about these things? We all have these things, you know, for washing up the bowls and the plates in the sink. Put it on a hook. Why not? If you also then want to wash the hook, I can just show you on this one here. If I peel that off, and what I'm trying to say is if you move this hook around many, many times, let's say you move it 1,000 times, eventually dirt's going to stick, but you just literally wash that clean like that under the tap, and then make sure, though, that you just leave it to air dry. You only want to leave that to air dry. You don't want it to towel dry. What about all your microfiber cloths? I'm just going to move this camera around so you can see this. So on the microfiber cloths, instead of having them on show, why not put these on the inside of your cabinet? They're there on the inside of the cabinet. They're not on show. They're not unsightly. Maybe we want to decorate the kitchen as well. We can do that really, really easily. And let's talk about the refrigerator, because if you remember back in the day, it was always a magnet. We always put a magnet to the refrigerator, but then they got quite smart and they made all these things stainless. So you can see this magnet.
Magnets don't work
stick
anymore.
Things to it.
Right.
Magnets don't work anymore. So we can take an ultra hook. We can now place that into position where we want it. And remember, Kirsten, we can't get it wrong, because if I'm not happy with that, I simply move it into the position that I want it. And now we can put our weekly meal plan there on the refrigerator for the week. So it's all about organizing the house.
Weekly meal plan.
Yeah. You know how awesome these are for renters? Anybody that rents a home, because if you don't want to put holes in the wall.
So true.
It's simple and it's easy. And I love this idea, right? For jackets. How about us for our dressing rooms?
Yeah, for our dressing rooms, that'd be fantastic. Although I just put holes like crazy.
But like a dorm room, you think about like any temporary situation, these are amazing.
And they hold up to 13 pounds. That's what gets me. Like, they really do hold a lot of weight.
I just ordered 2 sets.
I put the kids' backpacks on them because they don't have more than 13 pounds in their backpack.
They're less than $1 each.
Well, and I was going to make that point too, because I went to the dollar store the other day for Easter stuff. Do you know that the dollar store here in the U.S., Thomas, has gone from $1 to $1.25?
Yeah,
it's $1.25.
They should call it the $1.25 store.
It's called the dollar store. You can't get anything for $1. You can't get anything for $1 anymore, and these are less than $1 each. 5 easy payments of $4. If you don't love them, if you feel like you're not going to use them, 30-day love it or return it guarantee.
And they work on paint. A lot of these things actually don't work on paint. This brand does, and that's really cool.
Different sizes as well. Just make sure it's a non-porous surface, right? Like, so what kind of surface am I not going to use it on, Thomas?
Okay, so you're not going to use this on a brick, okay? You're not going to use this on a stone. You're also going to be very careful when using it on drywall. The materials you are going to use this on, though, are glass. You are going to use them on plastic. You are going to use them on steel. And I'm going to say this, aluminium, and I know it should be aluminium, tiles, but you're going to use these all around the home, you name it. Once you've got the ultra hooks, you can rely on them. You can move things as well. What's nice is they allow you to move things into different locations of the home.
More than 5,000 gone.
Very quick question. Do the different size hooks have different weight capacities? Is that what it is?
You do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good question. So the large one that you can see there, that's the one that will hold the 13 pounds in weight. The smaller one will hold around 9 pounds in weight. So it's still a really heavy weight capacity.
Most pictures and artwork and things like that, like they don't even weigh like, 3 and 4 pounds. No. So like, unless you have like a really heavy frame with a lot of glass.
Right.
So these will work even on like picture frames and artwork and stuff in your house. I mean, they're so great. If you decorate for Christmas and Easter and garlands and wreaths, like this is a must-have, must have. We are really busy with this, Thomas. Let's just let everyone know what's going on. We've sold over how many of these? 5,500 orders already placed.
And you get 20 of them, but a lot of people are picking up more than one set. So if you have a lot
I picked up 2.
And outdoor spaces, like we're ready to decorate outdoors and get out there, and there's a lot of great ways to do it outdoors.
How about even in the garage for like all your garden tools and all that stuff? Like organize the she shed or the he shed or whatever it is.
Or we could just call it a shed.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You're
The he shed.
Yeah. These are fantastic. Is it Thomas or Tomas?
He's Thomas, but most people just call me Tom.
Tom. Okay,
Yeah.
well, hey, we're buds, Tom. Thank you so much for being here. We love having you, and what a fantastic product that you brought us. Hey, if this is in your cart, you got to check out because it is going super, super fast. QVC.com and your apps is the best way to go. Speaking of getting outdoors, you can put a hook on this. Well, here it is. It's the